I'm Mrs. Wolliver, and today is Mrs. Wolliver Day. Are you ready for a story? Today, my story is called Theodore Thinks Too Much, written by Mrs. Wolliver and illustrated by my daughter, Cassie Garwood. Theodore was a teddy bear. He lived up on a shelf in Cassie's room. He wasn't very happy. He was bored and he was lonely. Cassie got Theodore when she turned 5, and now she was 10, and she never took him down to play with him. He was all dusty and stiff. One day, Cassie's mom told her she wanted to have a garage sale. She told Cassie to go through all her toys that she never played with anymore to sell them. Wow, you can imagine how Theodore felt. He heard everything. Theodore saw his life pass before his eyes. He thought the end was near. He thought this was it. It was all over. He thought that Cassie was going to take him down, bang him around, knock off all his dust, and put him in the for sale pile. Theodore said goodbye to the clown and stuffed bunny sitting next to him on the shelf. Cassie walked up to the shelf. She took Theodore down. Theodore sighed. This is it. It's game over. I'm done. I'm a goner. I'm going to miss you, Cassie. Cassie kissed Theodore on the head and set him back up on the shelf. What? Thought Theodore. That's it? I remember when I got you, said Cassie. My grandpa gave you to me. I'll never sell you. I love you. How could I have been so wrong? Why did I get so upset before I knew for sure? How could I let myself imagine the worst? Theodore was full of questions. I'm so sorry, Cassie, Theodore thought to himself. I didn't trust you. Theodore learned a good lesson that day. You want to know what he learned? Don't get so worried about things that haven't happened yet. What was he worried about? Getting sold at the garage sale. He was afraid just because Cassie didn't play with him anymore. But do you know what? This story is based on a true story. I asked Cassie one day, she was at elementary school, let's have a garage sale, let's sell your toys. And boy, she had a hard time because Theodore, she wanted to keep. Her grandpa gave it to her when she was 5. And just right after her 5th birthday, in the summertime, her grandpa died and went to heaven. And so she was sad. And she didn't want to sell Theodore. She wanted to keep him forever. And do you know what? She still has him today. She's a mom with kids now, and she still has Theodore because her grandpa gave it to him. Her. Okay, so the next video will be learning how to draw Theodore. Are you ready for a drawing? Let's draw Theodore the Teddy Bear. We're going to draw in the apple direction, the apple direction, the apple direction. Put your paper in the apple direction, and you'll be ready to draw with me. All right, now, if you like what we're doing here on Mrs. Wolliver Kids Can Draw on the YouTube page, please have an adult subscribe to my page, or a teacher, or whoever, so that you can be plugged in to all my new characters and drawings and stories and everything, okay? All right. Now we're going to draw Theodore today on Cassie's shelf in her bedroom, all right? We're going to start by putting his head, okay, drawing his head, which happens to be a circle. about right there. Okay, leaving some room up here, and all right, just like that. Okay, we're going to put on his ears with a circle inside like that. One over here like that. Oh, one ear is bigger than the other one, but that's okay. Just try your best. Okay, don't worry about erasing today. All right, let's make his eyes. With his pupils inside. All right, great. And his nose, circle. A line straight down, and then a Mrs. Wolliver smile right there. I hope you're wearing yours today. I'm trying to. Here we go. He has 3 circles, freckles on each side of his nose. There you go. All right, here's his body. His body is going to come down and around, not too far down. Not too far down, okay? To the other side. Okay. And we're going to give him his hands like this. Kind of squares or oval or rectangles, I mean. 2 of them. Okay. And we're going to draw his paws on his hands. Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to draw 3 circles here. All right, and 3 circles there. And then we're going to draw the pads on his hands like that. Just an oval shape like that. Paws. Now, if you watch my kindergarten videos, you'll see a silly thing that I like to do with my characters. I like to put a lowercase e on the bottom, like a belly button. I know it's silly. I just like to do it. Then we're going to put his legs, and we're just going to leave out his paws. His paws are up like this, so we can actually see what's drawn on the bottoms, but he's standing on his feet, so we can't see the paws on his feet. We'll just leave him like that. And then we're going to give him a little tail like that. All right, now we're going to put him on a shelf. Now we're going to learn some new lines as well as vertical and horizontal. We're going to talk about another line, and we'll do that as soon as I get to it. Now what I want you to do is I want you to come out from right under his tail with a horizontal line like that. Okay? Then you're going to come out behind his tail, and you're going to come out like that. Okay? There we go. Now, what we want to do, this is going to look crazy, okay, but I want you to do it. I want you to do what I do. We're not going to draw a vertical line. We're going to draw a line, I like to call it oblique. Oblique. Okay? And oblique, if you look it up in the dictionary, it says not horizontal and not vertical. It's oblique. Okay? It's diagonal, sideways line. All right? And then over here, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to make that oblique line just past, make sure it passes his feet. Okay? All right. Because then you're going to draw a horizontal line under his feet and connect it to that line. Okay? Looks crazy. Just follow the direction and you're going to do a great job. Okay? Just try your best mainly. This is hard. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw a vertical line right there. We're making the side of the ledge of the shelf, vertical line, and a vertical line on that side. Okay? And then you're going to bring it together on the bottom and touch it to that. All right. Okay, now the side of the shelf. This is where it gets tricky, but I think you can do it, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to come down with a vertical line to about right there, okay? Vertical line. And then you have to bring this all the way to that line there. Whew. Was that challenging? That was challenging. Okay, so that's the side of the shelf, the front side of the shelf, and he's sitting on the shelf. Okay, I hope you tried your best. I know you did. Okay, it was challenging. Don't worry about it. If it looks crazy, it's okay. All right, now we have to hook the shelf onto the wall. All right, now what we want to do is we want to come from this corner. We want to go bump, bump, bump. 3 bumps. Okay, 3 bumps. We're making the chain that's going to be connecting the shelf to the wall. Okay, then you're going to want to do this. Watch what I do. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. Later on, we actually have a character that we draw. And his arms are just like that. And then inside, we're going to put circles like that. Looks like the chain. Okay. And then we're going to come on this side, and we're going to do the same thing from this corner. Bump, bump, bump. And then bump, bump, bump. And then we put this circle inside. Now remember, if I'm going too fast or you need to catch up, hit pause. Have your teacher hit pause. Get yourself together. Come back. I'm going to keep going. Now we're not going to put a carpet horizon line down because he's on the wall. We're looking at him on the wall. We don't see any carpet under him. Okay? It's way down here. But we are going to put a poster on the wall. We're going to put a poster that says trust. Trust. Remember, he didn't trust her. He thought the worst, didn't he? Okay, so we're going to draw the word trust. T, capital T. Okay. Then an R, U, S, T. Trust. Trust. And then we're going to put a poster around those words like that. All right. And there's Theodore. Okay. Now I need you to put your pencils down. Look down at your paper and say, wow, I did a great job. Now tell your neighbors or tell me, wow, you did a great job too. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a very nice day. Are we having fun now? Yes, we're having fun now. We're having a nice Mrs. Wolliver day. learning to draw the Mrs. Wolliver way. Until next time, keep drawing.